I've never liked hospitals. That smell of disinfectant mixed with something I can't quite describe. Like fear, like sadness that never left. When I got assigned a night shift as a security guard at the abandoned San Rafael Hospital, I thought it would be easy. Just make rounds every 2 hours and watch the cameras. No one in, no one out. It was an old building the government hadn't torn down yet, and for some reason, it still had power in a few sections. What they didn't tell me was that it also had other things. My first shift was quiet, dark, cold, but nothing unusual. I brought a flashlight and headphones to keep myself sane. I checked the halls, the rooms, empty hospital beds, broken monitors, cables hanging from the ceiling, boarded windows. It looked like a low-budget horror movie set. But everything changed during my second shift. It was 1:43 a.m. I remember the time exactly. I was in the surveillance room, watching the monitors, when something moved on screen 3, hallway 3. At first, I thought it was a rat or maybe a shadow. But no, it was a small figure. Walking, no, bouncing like skipping. It was a girl. She wore a dirty white dress that hung to her knees. Long black hair covered her face. And she was laughing. I don't know how I heard it, but I did. Her laugh, high-pitched, childish but wrong. Hollow, like she was imitating how humans laugh. She skipped up and down the hallway, and then stopped. She turned. She looked straight at the camera. At me. The feed cut out. I froze. I'm not a coward, but I'm telling you, in that moment, something inside me said, "You shouldn't be here." There's no way a child could be in there. The building was sealed from every angle. Or at least, that's what they told me. I grabbed my flashlight and went to check hallway 3. Every footstep echoed. Everything was still, except for a soft bouncing sound, like something jumping. Far down the corridor, I aimed my flashlight. Nothing, just an old, red rubber ball, rolling slowly toward me. It stopped at my feet. I knelt to pick it up, and as soon as I touched it, I heard that laugh again, loud, echoing down the hallway. Closer this time. I'll admit it, I screamed. I backed away so fast I tripped over a rusty gurney and hit the ground. My flashlight landed pointed upward, and that's when I saw the ceiling, covered in small, black handprints, like soot, dozens of them, scattered across the ceiling tiles, some trailing down the walls. I ran, locked myself in the surveillance room. Every bolt, every latch. The monitors flickered. Static. Some went dark. But a few showed her, standing in different places. Sometimes alone. Sometimes with other shadowy figures. I want to call someone. The cops, maybe. But what would I say? Hey, there's a laughing ghost girl skipping around the trauma wing. At 4:10 a.m., the power cut out completely. No screens, no lights, just the wind hitting the windows. And then, her laugh again. This time, right outside the door. I didn't want to look, but I did. There was a small window in the metal door, reinforced glass, and through it, a face, or something that looked like a face. It wasn't right, like it had been drawn on with crayons, or carved into rotting wax. Eyes too big, hollow, a smile too wide, too forced. The head tilted just a little to one side, and she laughed. That laugh filled the room, the walls, the floor, my head, like it wasn't sound anymore, just something inside me now. And then silence. When the sun came up, the power came back on. Monitors lit up. Everything looked normal, but on the wall of the surveillance room, written in smeared, dirty handprints, was a message. Do you want to play with me again tonight? I quit that same day. No one believed me. They said I probably dozed off and dreamed the whole thing. But sometimes, around 3 a.m., when it's quiet in my house, I hear that laugh. And every night, it sounded a little closer. In my hallway,